Brandy.
An English lighter.
Lieutenant.
You did not tell me you were SS.
Puts me above suspicion. How's Count von Stauffenberg?
Well, as well as can be expected. Considering his wound. He needs a reliable detonating device to activate the bomb. He said you were very clever with mechanics. Must be something the Count can activate with his damaged left hand. Must also have a 10-minute delay so he can get away. Can you do it?
I've just been assigned to the camp at Treblinka. When do you want it?
A week?
You'll have it.
Helmet?
Willie!
So, how's my little sister?
She's fat. Since the baby.
The baby? What was it?
A boy.
Oh, God.
We named him August, after your father.
He would have liked that.
So, the Knight's Cross. You really did get it. I've never even been this close to one.
Gets me free rides on the streetcars. So what's this secret meeting about?
Odessa.
What the hell is Odessa?
A secret organization of high-ranking SS and Gestapo. They are planning to evacuate all key offices before the end so they can avoid being tried for war crimes.
Gentlemen, in the event that Germany loses the war, preparations must be made now to see that those who face this threat escape before the end. Arrangements have been made by Odessa to destroy all your personal records so that you may take new identities abroad.
Where will we be sent?
Principally South America. But eventually we expect to have operatives everywhere. In exchange for this assistance, Odessa will expect full compliance with the oath you took when you joined the SS. Obedience unto death.
Come on, I've had enough of this. Let's find a drink.
We will be forced
Helmet,
underground.
tell me what you think.
They're looking for dedicated slaves. Anyone who joins Odessa will have an axe hanging over their head forever. You want to be at the mercy of those scum?
It seems to me the SS is only trying to look after its own.
Rubbish. Germany is losing the war and they're desperate. Look what they've assigned me to, an experienced combat commander. Running from one of their stinking hellholes to another, designing bigger and better ovens so they can burn more Jews faster. Heil Hitler.
That's precisely why you must join Odessa. The Allies will call you a war criminal and they will put you on trial.
No one will have to join Odessa when Valkyrie succeeds.
Valkyrie?
A plot to assassinate Hitler.
What? My God.
Everybody down to the cellar. Everybody down to the cellar. Where are you going? No. Down here. Through this door. Come. Down here. Down here.
Brandy.
That's right.
There's a shelter in the basement.
We're quite comfortable here, thank you.
So, why are you involved in this?
Call me a patriot. Hitler's insane. He'd rather see Germany destroyed than surrender. The High Command should have eliminated him long ago.
Of course he is insane, but so are you for doing this.
Listen carefully. If we fail, if Valkyrie fails, there may be reprisals against our families. Karen is my only sister. You two and the baby, God bless the baby, are all I have. This is why I came today. New identity papers. For you and Karen to escape when it becomes necessary. For God's sake, stay away from Odessa. This is your way out. Use it.
What about you?
I have my own plan. Don't forget the family always had money in Switzerland. That reminds me, I've got a remarkable lady waiting.
What now? In the middle of an air raid?
One day, tell little August you had a fool for an uncle.
Morning, Colonel.
Morning, Lieutenant. This is the detonating device. The glass capsule contains acid. Since Count von Stauffenberg has only 3 fingers, I built a switch which breaks the capsule. The acid eats through this wire in 10 minutes, which releases this spring, detonating the plastic explosive. Understand?
It's simple. And brilliant.
Everything, including the explosive, fits into this case. You can open the case, reach in, pull the switch, and he has 10 minutes to get away. I've included extra glass capsules so he can practice.
God help him.
God help us all.
Gentlemen, the camp at Majdanek was captured yesterday by the Russians and all prisoners and records taken intact. The officers escaped, but 6 guards were hanged. This will not happen here at Treblinka. I want emergency plans made for the evacuation and destruction of this camp. Captain Muller.
Sir.
How long will it take to dynamite the guest chambers and crematoriums, level them, and plant grass over the whole area?
Grass, sir? Grass takes weeks.
Well, turf then. Use turf from local farms. How long?
3, perhaps 4 days.
Be prepared to do it in 2. Lieutenant Bergsteller. Sir. Transportation. How many can you move by rail back to the camps in Germany?
3,000 to 4,000, perhaps. There's a shortage of boxcars.
Not even 10%. Start an immediate requisition of additional vehicles. Colonel von Schrader.
Yes.
What is the daily capacity of our crematoriums?
Crematoria.
What?
The plural is crematoria. You have more than one, Commandant. Your problem is fat. Human fat. It collects on the chimney walls, causing the ovens to overheat. Then you must shut them down.
And what am I to do with all these bodies if we're forced to evacuate?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. My responsibility is to repair the ovens. What you put in them is yours. Frankly, you'd have better luck with garbage.
Colonel, I'm not impressed by your family pedigree or your Knight's Cross. I lost my eye in a battle that really counted. Fighting in the streets to establish the Nazi Party.
Most admirable.
Dr. Schlossberg.
Sir.
When you arrived from Auschwitz, did you bring with you the records of your experiments at the hospital there?
Yes, sir, all of them.
Be prepared to destroy them.
But my records consist of 2 years' research.
Perhaps you'd rather hand them over to the Russians. Well, what are you waiting for? You have your orders? Go to work. Heil Hitler.
Doesn't appear to have much sympathy for your research.
Are you always abrasive with your superiors?
Mittendorf resents me, you know. Feels inferior, with good reason, of course. It's good to see you again, Doc. Yes, we met months ago at Auschwitz.
Did we? I don't remember.
I thought perhaps we might have lunch together today.
Well, that's very kind of you. However, I'm afraid I'm going to be rather busy. This is a copy of my orders transferring me here. What are you doing with them?
I had you transferred. You see, I do have connections in Berlin. Now, about our lunch. I thought someplace away from all this stench. Say 12 o'clock. My man will collect you. The Allies have been dropping leaflets for months. They intend to hang all SS officers involved in prisoner extermination.
How does that apply to you? You're only an engineer, working on the machinery.
It's a subtle point the Allies may overlook. Therefore, I may need to escape when all is lost. It may be provincial of me, but I find our Rhine wine superior to the French. Do you agree?
I don't drink.
Thank you, Schumacher. That'll be all.
Why did you have me transferred?
I may need your help.
My help?
Your specialty is bone and skin grafts without anesthetic and agonizing torture.
My experiments in plastic surgery have resulted in revolutionary surgical techniques being used on our maimed and disfigured soldiers.
Doctor, those same Allied leaflets specify hanging physicians who are involved in human experimentation. In other words, you and I are in the same boat.
Colonel, I don't know what you have in mind, But I will not be a party to treason.
But you already are. There are now documents in existence clearly implicating you in a plot to assassinate the Fuhrer.
It's a lie.
Well, of course it is. But the documents are absolutely authentic.
What do you want me to do?
When the time comes, if it comes, you will help me die.
Die?
Of typhus. Schrader.
Hitler survived the bomb. Count von Stauffenberg has been shot. They're hunting us all down. Hitler's broadcasting now.
An allen anderen Schnittstellen des Reichsenders nicht. Ich bin der Überzeugung, dass wir mit dem Auftreten des ganz kleinen Verräter- und Verschwörerklitsche und endlich aber auch im Rücken der Heimat die Atmosphäre auf der Front brauchen. Es ist unmöglich, dass vorne Hunderttausende und Millionen brave Männer ihr Letztes hingeben, während zu Hause ein ganz kleiner Schüttel.
Dr. Schlossberg's quarters, please. Doctor, this is Colonel von Schrader. I'm sorry to disturb you this late. I think I'm coming down with something. There was an attempt on Hitler's life today. It failed. And now all the conspirators are being rounded up and executed. It's a pity you ever became involved, Franz. Of course, the papers I have implicating you are safe, as long as I am.
Why me?
You underestimate yourself, Doctor. You're the best plastic surgeon in Germany. Well, what do you think?
I might even make you more handsome.
A more handsome Jew.
Jew.
And when I recover, you will have me transferred to the camp at Natzweiler.
You want to be transferred to a camp as a Jewish inmate? Are you mad?
Natzweiler is in France, and is certain to fall to the Allies within weeks. Then I shall simply be freed with the others. I also want you to change my voice. Simple nick in the vocal cords.
But it won't teach you to speak Yiddish. They'll see through.
In Hamburg, where I come from, the Jews don't speak Yiddish. I also want you to change the color of my eyes.
If I go through with this, What assurance do I have that I'll survive?
These are the necessary papers. Have me transferred. This envelope contains a generous fee for your services. Also an introduction to a contact in Berlin. He will lead you to an SS organization called Odessa. They are your ticket out when the end comes.
Very well. We'll operate in the morning.
You'll do it now.
See for yourself. I suggest you talk as little as possible until your vocal cords heal. You look quite handsome for a Jew.
When can I leave?
The tattoo will quickly heal, and the bruising should fade in 2 to 3 weeks. You're faithless. Benjamin Grossman, transferring to the camp at Natzweiler, France. According to the press reports, you should be in Allied hands within a month.
nice.
No talking.
Dr. Schlossberg. Dr. Schlossberg.
I don't understand. I don't understand you.
No talking. I said no talking. Get him aboard!
Change all cars to this destination.
What happened?
The captain not Weilerfeld his allies.
Change them to Belsen.
This isn't France. Keep moving. This isn't France.
Where are you going?
Get back in line. What camp is this?
Belsen! Four lines! Quiet!
Belsen? Belsen.
What do you know about Belsen?
Rumors. They don't even have gas chambers here. They work people to death.
Stop! Stop! Get back to your group! Get back! Get down! Get him down.
Come on.
No talking! You do! Drag them over with the other garbage! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Why, thank God. The
boy's dead. I didn't know I could still cry.
You pick, move on.
Stay in line. Get back in line. Get in your bunk. Bunk, kike.
So first camp, idiot. Do as he says.
Be careful of that cop. He beats people to death. He's Estonian. Hate Jews more than the SS. Don't get on his bad side.
I can take care of myself, old man.
He's only trying to help you. Obviously, you haven't been in the camps very long.
Obviously.
I'm Max Brodsky from Poland.
Ben Grossman.
Move along. Keep it moving. That's yours. Move along.
I don't take handouts.
Get up.
Don't just stand there. Help us get him down.
What for?
Because we can split up his clothing. That's the rule.
I don't need a dead man's clothes that badly. Get him down yourself.
It's for your hands, Grossman. That's what we stripped the blankets for. But then you don't need anybody to tell you anything, do you?
It's broken. It can't be. You've got to stand up.
Wolfie! Wolfie!
Don't stand, I'll shoot you.
Can I think about it?
Keep trying. Don't let them see you in pain.
Okay, you're going to tell me? You're going to make me wait until you're finished?
Why? You going somewhere?
Look who's got the sense of humor.
Listen, me and Wolfie, we've been in the camps together for over 3 years. And we are going someplace.
3 years.
Where are you from, Ben Grossman?
Hamburg.
Any family?
Not anymore.
Me neither. Look, you've been working on that for over a month. Huh? When are we gonna get to hear some music?
Patience, Brodsky, patience.
What if he's a lousy player? There's no escape.
Hey. What are you doing with that guard's jacket?
Surviving.
How's the leg, Wolfie?
Fine. Until you took my splints.
Bread and cheese. How God provides. Eat.
Spit it out. Get down. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit. You boy. I am going to skin you alive.
My God. What are we going to do with the body? Under the floor.
It'll begin to stink.
In here, who could tell?
The dog's good. The guard's dog.
So we'll bury him under the floor.
Get spoons. Anything. Get those floorboards up. Get the floorboards up! Come on, quickly, quickly! Wolf,
Right, I get the door.
Just where did a nice Jewish boy like you learn to fight like that, huh?
You think Polish farmers are the only ones who can fight? Come on. Go to that.
To be closed in like this. Let me out.
Listen carefully. You will work a night shift tonight. Anyone who cannot work will be shot. If the work is satisfactory, there will be additional rations tomorrow. Raus! Raus!
Shut up, I'll strangle you myself. They'll get us out in the morning.
All night? Oh, my God.
Going to survive this, Max?
You don't understand. I had a chance to escape a year ago, but I couldn't do it. It was through a tunnel. I couldn't go in. You don't know what it's like.
Listen to me. Close your eyes and take deep breaths. Close your eyes. Take deep breaths. Think of open spaces. The sea. Mountains. The stars. Anything.
Keep talking.
Try to think of something good. Something wonderful before all this happened. Just try, Max. Try. Deborah, who's she?
I'm going to marry her.
Is she pretty? What's she doing?
She's laughing. I wish you could see her. My Deborah. It's been 5 years. Oh, God, how I miss her.
5 years? You're still dreaming about her?
I live for her. And Israel.
Oh. There's no such country as Israel.
In my mind there is. My heart. That's the reason I will survive the camps. The reason I will survive this. To see that day. And one other reason.
What's that?
To bear witness. To make sure the world knows what is happening here. And to make certain every one of these monsters is punished.
Come on. What's the matter with you? We've got to get them out.
Are you all right? Thanks to Ben, he saved my life. There, thank God.
What a night. They whipped us like dogs, trying to get everything loaded onto the trucks.
gone.
Be calm. Be calm. We are the British Army. You are liberated. You are liberated. Be calm. We are the British. You are liberated. Be calm. Be calm. We are British. You are liberated.
Soul and all that is within me. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. Bless the Lord, O my soul, who forgives all our sins.
Good. Come along this way, Kurt. Come on.
Ben Grossman.
I see you were moved to Belsen from Treblinka, Mr. Grossman.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to piece together information on the SS personnel who worked in the camps. Who was in charge at Treblinka?
Commandant Mietendorf.
Very good. And doctors? Any doctors you know about?
There was a Dr. Schlossberg. He was in charge of the typhoid ward there.
Hmm. Well, they both disappeared. The War Crimes Commission is particularly interested in a certain SS colonel who seems to have gone from camp to camp on special assignment. What do you know about Colonel Helmut von Schrader?
Von Schrader. Yes, he was in Treblinka. He died there.
Yes, purportedly. We even have a death certificate, though, of course, that is the most common deception the SS uses to escape. Thank you. Yeah. Seems as though he may have been involved in the Hitler bomb plot. At least his family were all wiped out by the Nazis in their purges of the families involved. What's the matter, Mr. Grossman?
I'm sorry. It's very hot in here. I've been ill. I haven't yet recovered from the camp.
Well, we won't keep you long. Why don't you sit down? So, what else can you tell me about Colonel von Schrader?
He was cremated.
Yes.
Well, all typhus cases were.
Typhus? Are you sure?
I'm certain. I helped put his body in a sack and push it into the crematorium. He had a medal, the Iron Cross. It was pinned onto the burial sack when he was burned.
See. Tell me, Mr. Grossman, how did you manage to survive so well?
I was in Sonderkommand.
Trustee. Cleaning the gas chambers. Feeding the bodies into the oven in return for special favors.
One had to survive.
Very well, Mr. Grossman. That'll be all.
I was hoping, sir, if I might have a pass to Switzerland.
No, the Swiss are taking no more refugees. They don't want a whole lot of beggars on their hands.
I studied engineering there, sir. I might be able to get
If
work.
you don't mind, Mr. Grossman, there are others waiting to be interviewed.
Good, good. Come along this way, sir. Come on.
Why wouldn't they give you a pass?
They don't want people like us in Switzerland.
Switzerland? Switzerland? You think you had a secret bank account there?
I thought he had. I'd carry him across the border on my back.
And don't break our hearts about that girl you knew there before the war. You think she's still waiting for Grossman?
Somebody handsome, maybe. Like me.
Forget Switzerland, Ben. Come to Palestine. We're building something. And the girls, you've never seen prettier. Wait till you see my Deborah.
Can't you two get it through your thick heads? I'm not interested in Palestine. You want to go, you go. Like we can just walk in. Listen, you don't just go to Palestine. You get smuggled into Palestine.
The British control the place. They have an immigration quota, very small. Jews from all over Europe are trying to get in. The British are being very tough. We're waiting for word from our underground, the Mossad Aliyah.
What is this place? It's a refugee center. The underground uses it as an assembly point. It's run by ex-German soldiers. They're working for us now. Ironic, isn't it?
I can find my daughter here. Where is my daughter?
Oh, I'm sorry. It was my fault. You know my name, sir.
What is he doing here? Take your hands off me. Take your hands off me. You're a giant! What is it German doing here? Get him out!
Crazy, it was just an accident.
He's a Nazi, a fascist! Get him out!
But I didn't want to do it. I don't understand it. What?
Get him out!
Calm down.
Ben, leave me alone, Ben!
Calm down.
I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry.
Ben, Max, they're here. Deborah, it's me, Wolf.
Oh, you look so well.
Max,
Max is fine. He's here. He's following me.
disappear. All that time in the camps, it was the thought of you kept me going.
We kept trying to get information about you. We were desperate to find out what happened. Davi took over the refugee route after you were captured.
It's 5 years you've begun to sound like Davi. It's a good thing I'm here.
You've begun to sound like my mother.
Oh.
What will Max say when he gets back? A girl like you, traipsing around with the Alibet, waving a gun around.
We should get married as soon as we get back to Palestine.
We've waited this long. We can wait a little longer. For now, I'm needed on the refugee route. I'm the nearest thing they have to a doctor. Max, you won't believe what we're planning. It's the biggest thing we've ever tried. It'll take everybody to pull it off.
What is it?
A ship waiting in Genoa, Italy. We plan to smuggle 200 into Palestine. One shot.
200? 200?
It's a battered old fishing trawler, but it'll get us to Palestine. At least if we can get past the British gunboats. But first we have to get into Italy. And then we travel by night and stay in safe houses by day. And I must warn you, if you're captured, it's internment camp. And if you run, they are liable to start shooting.
I thought the war was over.
The fight for Israel is not. So, we'll be traveling in 6 groups. No more than 3 of us to a group. Which group you want to travel with?
I won't be going alone.
He wants to go to Switzerland.
Switzerland? I've been trying to talk him into Palestine since we met.
What's so important in Switzerland?
A woman, he says.
Palestine isn't for me. I'm German, or was. Switzerland is more my style.
And do what? Make cuckoo clocks? Ben, listen. You could be important in helping build Israel. We need engineers.
I've made my mind up, Max. I'm going to sneak in across Lake Constance.
Lake Constance? Don't be a fool, you'd never make it. We've lost 3 already who were shot trying to cross there. Enter from the south, through Italy. It's less guarded. We can take you as far as Genoa. Our network there will get you north to the Swiss border.
All right.
I'll get you to Palestine, huh? One country at a time.
Max.
Yeah.
I don't know. There is something about Ben that is not right. Why do you insist that he comes to Palestine with us?
Well, if you want to get to know a man, you'd be buried alive with him. It cuts right through everything. Sure, Ben Grossman is arrogant, aloof, selfish. Well, a difficult man, but something about him is unique. I don't know what that is, but I do know Israel needs him, and I'm going to try like hell to get him there.
He'll either let you down or break your heart. He's not worth it.
Every Jew is worth it. There aren't that many of us left. Here. Take this, huh? Good luck. See you in Italy.
walked right through it.
So did my music teacher. That's why I never became a professional.
Is that when you decided to become an engineer?
What else did Max tell you?
That you were strange at first, and that you saved him from the capo.
I didn't do that for Max. I did it for me. I hated his guts. Killing him was easy.
You need hate that much?
At times. It helps me to survive. Don't tell me you don't hate anything.
Injustice. Children going hungry, people suffering, killing.
You're an idealist. You make a great couple.
Max and me, we share the same dreams. You seem so bitter.
Do I?
What about your woman?
What woman?
The one in Switzerland. What'd she like?
She's very pretty. She reminds me of you. Max said you were beautiful. He never said how beautiful. He's a lucky man.
Roadblock ahead.
Max, it's a roadblock.
Got no papers. They'll arrest him.
Like Henry will.
Where are you going?
Juno?
Okay. Papers, please. Better check the back.
See?
What happened? There!
Joe! Frank! You stay put. They're in there somewhere. Keep your eyes open.
Go! Circle around!
How far are we from Genoa?
Too far to walk.
Show me a medical bag.
Do you think 2 aspirin will help?
I'm just trying to get us a ride. I help. Check the river! They're in there! Let's go! Keep looking!
They've arrested old Lubin. He's got a family in Palestine.
We've got to get them away from those trucks. Max, get up by that waterfall where they can see you. There they are!
Let's go!
Come on! Come on!
Ben, hurry! Come on, Ben! Faster! Give me your hand! Jump!
So, you stole an American military jeep. Where is it?
Well hidden.
Maybe we can sell it back to them.
We were afraid you'd already sailed. What's the matter?
The ship's engine broke down. She's sitting dead in the water. No power, no ventilation, no way to cook, no way to move the damn ship.
It's a death trap. 200 people all crowded together. And most of them are still sick from the camps.
If they don't die of disease, well, the British are sure to check on a fishing boat that never goes fishing. Unless we do something quick, we're going to finish up in a detention camp on Cyprus.
Don't you have a ship's engineer?
He never showed up.
Ben's an engineer.
No, Max. The deal was I'm led from here to the north.
Oh, go north. Will it kill you to look at that engine first?
Yes, if I get caught.
If you don't, there's 200 people who get caught.
What if I can't fix it?
We're going to sue you.
So, basically, it's a fishing boat. And then what we did was take the hold where the fish is stored and converted it into living accommodation. We can't let them up top. They might get spotted.
Let's see what's wrong with you. This one's got a fever. If we don't get these people out of here, there's not going to be anyone left.
So, do you want to see the engine room?
Where's your compressed air?
Over there.
What happened? These tanks are empty.
Yeah, well, we had to pump it down below so they could breathe. Some of the kids were nearly fainting. We thought it was going to get worse.
Well, that's your trouble, Davy. You drained off any chance you had of getting the engine started.
So what can we do?
So beg or steal a couple of tanks of compressed air. Then maybe I can get the engine going. That'll start the generator. You'll have electrical power that works. Wolf?
If I can find them, you'll have them. But it might take all night.
Do it.
He's arrogant, but can he do it?
I have never seen him fail.
couldn't sleep?
Max is snoring.
You get used to it.
Do you?
I didn't get a chance to thank you for staying on. There are a lot of very good people depending on you.
I didn't do it for them, Deborah. Or for Palestine.
Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever your reasons. After you get those tanks tomorrow, you'll be off to Switzerland, and we'll be off to...
Off to build Israel, yes, I know.
It's getting late. I think I'll turn in.
Why didn't you ever ask me to go to Palestine? Max never stops.
You either believe in something or you don't. I can't change you, Ben.
But you already have.
I don't think we should get into this.
Now, let me finish. You know I stayed here because of you. I've never felt this way before.
You shouldn't be saying this to me.
Why not? It's the truth. There's no girl in Switzerland. I just wanted to start a new life. I want you to come with me, Deborah.
Max and I are going to be married.
You don't love him. You care about him, but you don't love him. Here goes.
You still got the air pressure drop. If that happens, you're finished.
Ben, one last time. Come with us, huh? We need an engineer.
One last time, no. But I wish you'd reconsider. With this many people on board, I wouldn't be worrying about the British. A light rain will sink this tub. It's suicide.
Well, it's all we've got. We'll make it. Thanks, Ben. We'll take you back to the house and get your things, and Lubin will drive you north in the morning.
Goodbye, Wolf. You're one hell of a survivor.
And you're one hell of a Jew. Shalom, Ben.
Goodbye, Ben.
Goodbye, Deborah.
You were right about him, Wolfie. And I was wrong.
Tutti fuori dal camione.
They want us to get out.
They look like Jews to you, Mario?
There's one way to find out. You papers.
Yeah, we're not Jews, we're fishermen.
On the boat that never leaves, papers.
How do you feel? Any nausea? Dizziness?
Never felt better. Stuck here in the middle of the sea on this flea-bitten old tub, getting further from Switzerland by the minute. Good old Max.
He saved your life.
I've been sitting here trying to find ways to express my appreciation.
You're alive, and with the forged passport he got for you. You're free to go.
Can't you see I don't want to go anywhere without you?
And stay in Palestine. Fight with us.
I wish to hell I'd never met you. Why do you go on with this madness? You're fighting the rest of the world for a lousy piece of desert. There won't be an Israel. The British won't allow you in. The Arabs don't want you.
We're not looking for anyone's approval. We want a homeland. You'll never understand that.
There's only one thing I understand.
Go to Switzerland, Ben. Go for both of us.
The captain tells me we're now in Palestinian waters, so we should be seeing shore light soon. Now we're fair game for British patrol boats.
I suppose there's some sort of a plan.
Yeah, we land on the beach, and the Mossad will be there with transportation.
Small ship, sir, about 2,000 yards, east-southeast. Appears to be headed for the shore. How far from shore is it? Well, they've got about 2.5 miles to go, sir.
Enderley. Yes? Radio all beach patrols. Inform them intruder headed for shore, bearing 141, 2.5 miles.
Yes, sir.
We're at the beach. As you approach, look for fires. We're having a party.
Yes, we see your fires, Yakov. We see them.
Then come and join us.
Take it easy. Here, watch your step.
Watch your step. One by one, let's see. Careful there. We're at the next boat.
They've got guns. Come on. Let's... What? Grab a gun.
Let's go!
Hurry up! Come on! Get in!
Hold it there! Move out!
What will they do to him?
Hang him.
Not without a trial.
He had a gun. That's a hanging offense. It's British martial law.
Welcome to Palestine.
Bloody Arabs! Clear the road! Put down your guns now!
Brent?
Get out!
I'll fix the engine.
They won't be necessary.
That was murder! This was to be a military operation!
This is war! They could have identified us!
Don't you see you've just made Ben Grossman the most wanted man in Palestine?
Come on! Ben, come on!
Buenas áreas, tribunes. Los terroristas israelíes mataron 4 soldados ingleses. Gracias, señor. Confirmo la última edición. Buenas áreas,
Let me see that. Von Schrader has surfaced. Palestine, of all places.
This is von Schrader? It's astonishing.
We must alert our Odessa people in Palestine. It's too valuable to lose.
He took the blood oath of an SS officer. obedience unto death.
Watch the news! Watch the news! We're free! We're free! Hey! Grossman! We've done it! Israel is a reality!
Why aren't you celebrating? For God's sake, man, soon Israel will be a state.
Israel.
Lochaim. What is it, Grossman? All day you work like a dog. At night you sulk on your own. You don't join in. You don't make friends. You don't even learn Hebrew. Maybe you don't like us.
You know better than that, Joel. It's just that I feel trapped here. This place is like a prison, except the food's better.
Why don't you do for another kibbutz what you did for us? Help them with their security. Teach them to fight a little. With the British gone, there'll be no holding the Arabs back. You'll be needed more than ever, Ben. Besides, you might even find yourself a woman.
You're late.
The market was crowded. God, I hate disappointment.
Well, you don't have to put up with it much longer. We're going back to Tel Aviv.
Leave Haifa?
The end of the month. The Mossad's transferring me.
What about my job at the hospital? My degree?
Well, naturally, I assumed that...
What? That just because you were being transferred, I'd tag along.
Is that so terrible that we should be together?
I don't mind making sacrifices, Max, but I would like to be consulted.
This has nothing to do with your job or your degree, has it?
It has to do with my life.
It has to do with us. Deborah, what's happening here? We can't even talk anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm just tired.
We're both tired, but that's not it. He's still with us, isn't he?
You know as well as I do, I haven't seen him since we arrived. As far as I know...
No, he's right here, in this apartment. He sits at our table. He sleeps in our bed. And that's the way it's always going to be, isn't it? Well, it's not just Ben Grossman. It's my fault as well.
No, it's not you.
I wanted it to be the way it was, but we can't just pick up where we left off. Can we?
Not after everything that has happened.
I tried, Max. I honestly tried.
Maybe. Maybe. When you have to try that hard. Maybe it's not there anymore.
I love you, Max.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I love you.
Convoy approaching! Convoy approaching!
Coming back.
Wolfie!
Ben Grossman.
I hear a regular field marshal in the Battle of the Kibbutz.
You look terrific.
You too.
What are you up to? Wish next to your assistant?
Not anymore. I'm staying here. They brought you some ammunition and equipment. You're going to need it.
Why? What have you heard?
The state of
The British
Israel
are supplying the Arabs with
is
arms.
now a reality. In 2 months, the British will be gone. Then the Arabs will attack and try to drive us into the sea. That's why I'm here. To beef up your defenses, I brought you more submachine guns, grenades, ammunition, wire, and landmines. You'll be facing full-scale frontal assaults instead of the small raiding parties you've all experienced. Now, I want to introduce Deborah Asavar, our medical specialist. Now, Deborah will be helping to set up a medical facility for you and the surrounding settlements. Now, your first task will be to enlarge the underground bunkers to accommodate the children.
This will be a battle zone. Why must the children stay?
Well, where else would they go? Our cities will be bombed. They'll be fighting in the streets. All Israel will be a battle zone. Israel must stand
You didn't marry him.
or die.
It's not much of a room, is it?
It's not much of a bed either.
I could always speak to Perez and see if he could give us something better. How long are you going to stay?
As long as they need me.
I still keep trying to see what you see.
I was raised on a desert kibbutz in the north. We started with nothing, bringing water for miles. This is heaven by comparison. And it's ours. That's a dream I've had all my life. Funny, I should be happy. Instead, I'm scared.
With good reason. It'll be a long, hard fight. The Arabs are better armed and certainly better trained.
Fighting for what I believe in doesn't scare me, Ben. It's you. You'll get your Israeli port soon. You'll leave, won't you?
I'm a European. I feel like a stranger here. But you're a part of me now. I don't think I can leave.
Right.
Max!
Hey.
Max, you look wonderful. Who's your tailor?
The uniform of the new Israeli army. You take a good look, you don't shoot at it.
Soon maybe they make you a general, huh?
Oh, the way it's growing so fast.
Max! What are you doing here?
I came to see Ben. Never seen anything like it. You're positively glowing.
That's what they say happens. Max. Please be happy for me. I'm pregnant.
Pregnant?
Now I finally told someone. You need a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
There you go.
Ben doesn't know.
No. I don't want to force him into anything. I don't know how long I can hold off.
Deborah, we have an assignment for him, an important assignment. But if he knows about the baby, he won't want to go. I wouldn't.
Where?
Switzerland.
Wait up.
Wonder they're so impressed with you in Tel Aviv. Oh.
What's this?
Your Israeli passport. It'll get you out of the country. By the time you come back in, the British will be gone.
Why am I going?
To buy guns, obviously. You know a lot about weapons. We've got men shopping for them all over the world, but we still need someone in Europe, specifically Switzerland.
Switzerland?
I thought I'd find it ironic. I did. Geneva is the headquarters of one of Europe's largest used arms dealers. We'll be traveling with a man named Samuel Ginsburg. He'll be handling the finances.
I can't believe it. You sending me to Switzerland?
This isn't personal. Times change. Needs change. Right now we need you there more than here.
Suppose Deborah wants to come with me.
Deborah's a soldier in the Israeli army. She goes where she's ordered to go. Not where you want her to go, not where I want her to go.
And what makes you so sure I'll come back?
Call it intuition.
be shattered.
When do you leave?
Tomorrow Tel Aviv, Geneva the day after. I wish you could come with me.
You know I can't.
I may not come back.
We buried 11 of our friends today. I can't turn my back on that.
What about when it's over?
God knows when it'll be over. This is my country now, Ben. I want a life here. I want my children born Israelis. I have no claim on you. If you want to come back, I'll be here.
Junk. We couldn't even throw this at an enemy. The trip is a waste. This is machinery. We come to buy guns.
With machinery, you can make guns.
Make? We have so much time. There's a war, you heard.
It's going to last a long time, Ginsberg. Look, either you raise more money to buy new guns, or you make your own.
Again, make. Out of what? Blintzes?
Out of that junk. You can buy it all, and this machinery cheap. In no time at all, you'll be turning out your own guns.
You? You don't mean we?
No, I won't be going back. At least not now.
Max Brodsky warned me you might not. So what do you care? We have guns, we don't have guns.
I happen to think it's your only hope.
No, Huchen, how do we make these guns without you?
You have engineers and technicians.
With your knowledge of guns?
Don't you start. Max Brodsky's made a career of that since we met. I'm not Israeli. I have other plans.
Pity. Tell me something, Grossman. What have you got against Israel? You had it so good in Germany before.
Mind if I join you for breakfast? You're jumpy today.
What are you doing here?
Between planes. I'm on my way back from a meeting in London.
Checking up on me?
Gibbard told me about your idea to make guns. It's only brilliant. Well, come back, Ben. We need you.
Damn it, Brodsky, get off my back. I finally got to Switzerland. I'm not about to leave.
What about Deborah?
She made her choice. She can join me if she wants, but if Israel's more important to her, so be it. But I'm not going back.
Not even if I tell you she's pregnant?
Deborah! Come quickly! It's Ben!
Ben? Can you speak louder? The radio hookup isn't very good.
Is it true?
Yes, my darling, of course it's true.
Well, why didn't you say something?
I couldn't. I wanted you to be free to decide.
I love you. I want to marry you.
Are you sure that's what you really want?
It's what I've always wanted. I'm coming home as soon as I finish up some business here.
Hurry home, Ben. Ben, can you hear me?
Hello?
You want to know my identity?
The identity of the person who originally opened this account. You will have to fill out this form.
But it's a secret account. I thought all that was necessary was the code number and my code signature.
Not anymore. There's a new regulation. An agreement has been reached between Switzerland and the West German Republic. Your account has been impounded.
What do you mean, impounded?
It was opened between 1941 and 1945 with marks. All accounts suspected of being deposited in Swiss banks by agencies of the Third Reich or Nazi personnel will be impounded until ownership and proper identification is established.
Mr. Grossman. Benjamin Grossman.
Schlossberg.
Schlossberg died.
How did you find me?
We never lost you. Odessa. They've sent me to help you. I've been authorized to provide you with some cash and a new passport.
I see. Do you hover outside banks like this every day?
I've traveled a long way on my mission. You would be surprised how many of our old friends were pleased to see me.
What do you want?
Nothing but your continued loyalty to the cause.
Cause? Haven't you people learned anything? Millions died in the war. Germany destroyed and divided. It's over, Schlossberg. Over.
You've been living among the Jews too long. You're one of us. You belong to us.
Not anymore. I don't need you. Or Odessa.
You cannot escape the past.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידושנו במצוותיו וציוונו על עריות ואסר לנו את הרוסות והתיר לנו את הנשואות לנו על ידי חופה וקידושין ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש עמו ישראל על ידי חופה וקידושין
אם אשכח ירושלים ישכח ימיני תדבק לשוני להיקי Thank you, sir. Mother.
we've already had our honeymoon.
What shall we name him?
Him?
I've always wanted a son.
I'll see what I can do.
Have you thought of a name?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to call him Daniel.
But movies, Danny, movies.
They're social documentaries. There's a big difference.
There is.
And I've been offered a job.
Because this is where I first set foot in this land, with your mother. People were shooting at us from the very first minute. We've been fighting ever since. First the British, then the Arabs, and then the desert. What do you want me to say?
That it's all right.
Well, it's not my place to tell you what you're supposed to do. You want to make films, Danny?
Well, I should tell you I'm leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Well, what about your mother? Where tomorrow?
Munich.
Munich. What's this documentary about?
Nazi war criminals.
I'll be here soon. Your mother won't like this. You're leaving and I have to go to Argentina.
Another secret mission?
We need beef, they need electronics. You see what I've been reduced to? Okay, maybe next time.
Dan and I had a talk at breakfast this morning. I'm glad, Ben.
For what?
For letting him find his way.
Oh, I'll get over it. What happened to my son?
What time's your flight?
An hour, more or less.
You're a general. Tell him to hold the plane.
Hello? I'm telephoning from the airport. Yes. I've seen Schrader on the plane to Buenos Aires. There's something interesting here at the airport. The boy has just checked into the Munich flight. Of course, if I can get a ticket. Okay. Don't worry. Munich is my hometown.
Mr. Grossman? I'm Miriam Kleinman.
Hello.
Hi. This way, please. Dr. Steiner's waiting in the film archives for you. I read the outline of your documentary. It's an unusual approach.
Well, what I want to concentrate on is the people who participated. You know, not the top planners like Heydrich and Eichmann, but people who just carried out their orders.
Like SS officers and concentration camp personnel.
Right, right. Now, the rank and file must have started out as ordinary men. So, what turned them into monsters?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what you come up with. This is Dr. Steiner. He's been in charge of these archives from the beginning. Dr. Steiner, this is Daniel Grossman.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
My pleasure.
Please, sit down, Mr. Grossman. Miriam, bring yourself a chair.
I certainly know of your father, of course. General Grossman. The Lion of Judah, I believe he's called.
Not by me.
The light, please, Miriam. So, using Nazi footage from our archives, this film was prepared by an organization that hunts war criminals. What you're looking at is a concentration camp where Himmler, chief of the SS, came to bestow medals on certain SS officers. Unfortunately, many SS films, photos, and records were destroyed by Odessa.
Odessa?
An organization of Nazis that went underground after the war. Both Eichmann and Mengele escaped through Odessa, as did many, many others. Amazingly, Odessa's still active.
Hold it, hold it. Who is that?
He was Lieutenant Colonel Helmut von Schrader, obviously a Prussian aristocrat. Let's see what we've got on him.
At one point toward the end of the war, he was in charge of extermination facilities. Maybe for all the camps, we're not sure. I think he died of typhus, but I'd have to check on that.
Well, anyway, this guy is exactly the kind of person I'm interested in. I'd like to see everything you've got on this Helmut von Schrader. Are they going?
I still think that you should read the testimony from the Nuremberg trials.
They were mostly victims. They're too prejudiced. I mean, they couldn't see these men as real human beings if they tried.
Can you?
My father was in 2 camps, so were some of our closest friends. I'm not even interviewing them. I want the film to be objective, detached.
Detached from the worst crime in history?
I want to put these men under a microscope.
Oh, of course. To understand them, right? So that we can all forgive them? Look, I'm not listening to any more of this.
Hey, truce, okay?
Look, I'm not objective about this, all right? I've lost every single family member except for my uncle. My mother died giving birth to me because her health was ruined in a concentration camp. My father literally died of grief within a year. I have lost everything, and you expect me to be detached?
I'm sorry. I was lucky. My mother was in Palestine during the war. But my father survived 3 camps. Miriam, I don't intend to whitewash any Nazis. I just want to contribute what I can so that it doesn't happen again to anybody.
I'm sorry. I'm too close to it.
You mind if I walk you home?
No. After my parents died, I was sent to school in America for 6 years.
And?
And since then, I've been working at the Institute and coordinating with the Holocaust Library in Israel. Now, there is a place that I would love to work.
Really? You'd leave the Institute?
For a job at Yad Vashem, like a shot.
Well, why don't you work with me on this project?
Isn't that what I'm doing?
No, I mean, come back to Israel with me. I couldn't ask for a better researcher.
Well, thank you, but I don't really
No, with
think
your
that
encyclopedic memory, Miriam. It'd be perfect.
Are you always as impulsive?
No, only when it matters. And something tells me this matters. I mean, hey, my dad, maybe he could even pull some strings, get you a job at Yad Vashem, get you on the staff.
Dan, you hardly know me.
Doesn't feel that way to me. Does it to you?
No. These are key personnel files dated from the camps that von Schrader is known to have visited.
I just can't get over how much he looks like me in some of these pictures. You don't suppose he had any Jewish blood?
A monster like that could never have been Jewish. Not in a million years.
Well, Steiner says some Jews tried to pass themselves off as Aryans to save themselves. Some even joined the Nazi party.
It's unlikely a colonel in the SS could have kept it a secret very long. Dan, it happens. I mean, sometimes total strangers, people who live worlds apart, look alike.
Well, maybe I'm a throwback. Sometime in the distant past, generations ago.
Daniel, we should be working.
How can I work with you around me? I came to make a serious picture. Can we take a break now?
No, we can't. We have to work.
Okay.
All right. Von Schrader was born from a younger family, German aristocracy with a military tradition reaching back 150 years. His father was General August von Schrader, Kaiser Wilhelm's chief of cavalry.
Well, that explains why he was such a good officer. It was drilled into him from birth.
He himself was born in Mecklenburg, but raised by a maiden aunt in Hamburg after his father's death. What?
My father's family, born in Hamburg.
Come on, stop now.
All right, any brothers or sisters?
Younger sister, but she was killed during the war.
Oh, well, that rules him out as an uncle.
Danny, he wasn't Jewish. His mother died of tuberculosis when he was 10, his father in an automobile accident, while von Schrader was studying engineering in Switzerland after graduating from honors from Bismarck Military Institute. Is that significant?
What else? Personal life.
Hobbies?
Yeah, such as?
Such as skiing, horseback riding, music. During his school years, von Schrader distinguished himself playing first flute in the student orchestra.
Flute?
Yeah, flute. Yes? Who? Yes, he is. Just a minute. It's your father.
Hello.
Yeah. Where are you? Still in Buenos Aires. I've been trying to reach you for days. The Institute gave me this number.
Well, I haven't been at the hotel much.
So I gather. Who's the girl?
Oh, just a friend.
A researcher at the Institute.
Sure. Research. Hey, how's the movie going?
Well, it's too soon to tell.
Hey, listen, son, you know, I'm finished up here. Why don't you and I meet in Paris for the weekend? We'll do the town.
Oh, I got too much stuff to do.
Oh, are you sure? This might be the only chance we get.
No, I can't.
Oh, that's too bad. Listen, son, you take care. And don't forget to call your mother.
Listen, Dad, you might be able to help me with something.
Well, name it.
You and Uncle Max were in the camps together, weren't you? Prisoners, I mean. That's how you met, right?
Right. In Belsen.
And before that?
In Treblinka. Why?
Well, I don't know. You might be able to help me clear up some loose ends when I get back.
Of course. I'd be glad to.
Okay, thank you.
I love you, son.
You too, Dad. Bye.
No, she's just a researcher, just a friend.
Come on, you know. I mean, I just said anything. It'll never happen again. Okay? Where was von Schrader supposed to have died?
Treblinka.
Did you ever come across anything about his death?
Yeah, in the American CIC files and the British camp reports.
And where are they?
They're in the basement at the Institute. I'll get them for you in the morning.
Can I see them now?
Dan, it's the middle of the night.
Please.
Good morning, General. We have your car.
What car?
Please, get in.
Okay, the Treblinka reports are up in the reading room. There's a lot of material to go through. What's the matter?
I feel strange. I'm almost frightened. There's so many coincidences here.
How do you mean?
Look at this. Both von Schrader and my father from Hamburg. Both of them were decorated soldiers. Both studied engineering in Switzerland at exactly the same time. They even played the flute. And they were both at Treblinka at the same time exactly.
Well, aren't you overlooking the fact that one was a Jewish prisoner and one was an SS colonel?
Look at me. Now look at this.
Come on. Let's go through these files and see if we can make any sense of this, all right?
Okay.
I thought you people had disappeared from the face of the earth.
On the contrary, Colonel von Schrader. With the help of our third world friends, Odessa flourishes and grows stronger every year.
Not just former Nazis, but new blood.
Why did you bring me here?
In October of 1968, large amounts of enriched uranium began disappearing from the United States and France. The total came to 1.6 metric tons. None of this was ever recovered. Subsequent investigations revealed that it had resurfaced in Israel.
Really?
A copy of a report from the FBI and another from the French Sûreté. They both say the same thing.
You have friends in the FBI and the Sûreté.
Odessa has friends everywhere. Why, we even have a brigadier general in the Israeli army named Grossman.
To the point, Colonel. We need 50 pounds of that enriched uranium. Israel has it. You have access.
Only 50 pounds? Why so modest?
It takes 22 pounds to make a small bomb. Odessa needs 2 bombs. Obviously, we have the personnel to make them. One bomb will be exploded in a remote area to demonstrate our sincerity. The second bomb will be held in reserve to be detonated in a populous center if our demands are not met.
What demands?
That is immaterial.
The list is rather long, and also concerns our allies. We expect you, as a sworn member of the SS, to get that uranium for us.
And if I refuse?
We could denounce you.
And which of you will testify at my trial? Assuming you have the guts to crawl out of this jungle. It'd be your word against mine. 2 notorious war criminals against a former concentration camp victim. A man considered to be somewhat of a hero in his adopted country. No, gentlemen. If anyone is threatened by exposure, it's you.
We have other options.
Your family.
First, your wife, senior staff physician at the Magen David Clinic in Tel Aviv. Second, your only son, Daniel, at present in Munich, working on a documentary film perpetuating the Holocaust lie.
A Jew mother and a Jew son. Not a serious loss, hmm?
Now, 50 pounds of uranium will fit neatly into an attaché case. It's in the form of canisters about the size of a soup can. Easily carried, no danger of radioactive contamination. Any questions?
And if I do get it?
You will be instructed.
How?
You will be instructed.
Oh, God, listen to this. This Dr. Schlossberg at Treblinka was experimenting on prisoners. He was doing major facial plastic surgery without anesthetic. Oh, God, that's sick. Oh. It's late. Why don't we call it a day?
I found the original British camp reports. There's a Major Manley Jones in charge of interrogations. Talked to hundreds of prisoners after Belsen was liberated.
Anything about von Schrader's death?
No, it doesn't seem to be. No, wait. There's something in his summary. Several of the inmates said they'd heard the rumor that von Schrader died at Treblinka. But only one could verify it as a fact.
Only one?
Yeah, he'd been working in Ward 46 under Schlossberg. Typhus ward. Claimed he sewed von Schrader's body into a burial sack and witnessed the cremation. Well, that seems to cinch it. He did die at Treblinka.
Oh. What was the witness's name? Maybe he's still alive.
Let me check. Yeah, here it is.
What?
His name was Benjamin Grossman. Danny, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, Danny, let's go home!
Get away from me!
Danny, I don't
Get away
want
from
this!
Plastic surgery had it, babe.
Schlossberg was in charge of Route 46.
It's impossible. I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh, yes, it does. God explains everything.
Must...
Oh, God, this bastard's my father. He's my father.
Schlossberg and Mittendorf. You're absolutely sure.
Of course I'm sure, Max. I was an orderly in Ward 46 under Schlossberg. You and I didn't meet till Belsen. I recognized them both from Treblinka.
Odessa.
I never knew it still existed.
Oh, it exists.
They know everything about me and my family, where Deborah works, even that Danny's in Munich.
All right, we'll fly Danny back here. Our security people will be with Deborah at the clinic in 15 minutes. Now, damn it, I'm asking again, what did they want?
Max, I can't tell you.
Pardon me, General. Your wife is returning your call. Yes, sir.
Deborah? Thank God.
When did you get back?
Deborah, listen very carefully. You must not leave your office. Max is sending some security people over. Wait for them.
Why? What's wrong? Is Danny all right?
No, he's fine. He's fine. I'll explain when I see you. Deborah, I love you.
I love you, too.
Ben, when the Brigadier General's family is threatened and he won't say why, Mossad gets very nervous.
I said I can't tell you,
don't
Max.
Cooperate, Ben. You're tying our hands.
Look, Max, as long as they think I'm going to cooperate with them, they'll leave Deborah and Danny alone.
Damn it, Ben. Don't be a fool. Brodsky. It's Deborah.
What is it?
A letter bomb.
Oh, God, no.
Ben.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Schlossberg. It was meant for me. It was addressed to me.
It was meant for anybody. That's how these terrorists operate.
Danny, I didn't recognize you. Where's the mustache?
Hello, Max. This is Miriam Kleiman.
Hello, Miriam. Nice to meet you. I'll take these. Your father couldn't make it. He went to the border.
How's my mother?
Okay, thank God. Miriam? I'll take you right home.
No, we've got something very important to show you first. Can we go straight to your office?
You now have 24 hours to deliver the merchandise. Bring it with you to your office in the morning.
Go to hell. Your wife and son are still at risk. Next time we won't be so careless.
Do you understand?
On the way back, I want you to call in at Ein so far.
Has anyone else seen this?
No.
Miriam, will you trust me with this film and the rest of the evidence?
Of course.
I'll keep it under lock and key. For the time being, this will be our secret.
Well, you're not going to arrest him?
No.
He's a Nazi war criminal.
Listen to me, Danny. My first priority is the security of Israel. A brigadier general is being coerced to violate that security. Thanks to you, we know what they have on him. Now we've got to find out what they want and stop them.
Well, what are you going to do?
I want you to go home and act as if nothing has happened. Say nothing, do nothing.
Do nothing? I'm sorry.
You can, and you will.
I want to see the look on his face when I tell him that I know. I want to hear what he has to say for himself.
You want to see your mother's face as well? I know how you must feel, Danny, but until we find out what they want, he mustn't suspect we're onto him. Promise me, Dan. Promise me.
Just tell me that we're wrong, Max. Tell me I'm dreaming.
No, you're not wrong. You're not dreaming. Wish to God you were.
Sir.
Well, if this is your first visit to Israel, Miriam, I think you'll find there's a lot to see.
I've put together a sightseeing list.
Well, you've got to get Daniel to take you around. I think he'd make an excellent tour guide.
We can never get out of here.
Deborah? Is he here? Danny. How are you, son? How was Munich?
Great. It's like being under house arrest.
What happened to the
Dan,
moustache?
you haven't met Miriam.
How long does this go on?
Until Max says it's safe.
You know your father can't discuss matters of national security. Miriam's from the Institute of
The Holocaust Institute.
The researcher. Very pretty. Would you excuse me, Miriam, while I change my clothes? Thank you.
Coffee, Ben?
No, thank you. Hey, how's the movie going?
Well, I don't know if there's going to be a movie.
But you were also fired up about it.
Well, my whole approach was wrong. My premise was no good.
What approached you?
That Nazis weren't born monsters, that they started out as ordinary people.
Like us.
And?
Well, it just didn't work. I don't buy it anymore.
Why is that?
Research the things I dug up.
Such as?
All of it. I was stupid. They were monsters. Why should I find excuses for them?
I'm sure you'll find another approach, Daniel.
Yeah, probably.
Why don't I get us some sweets?
Come in, dear.
You okay?
I'm fine. Come. You were rather hard on everyone today. It's not like you. What's the matter?
It's not important.
Tell me about Miriam. I like her. Is it serious?
Well, I don't think even if it was, anything would come of it.
What does that mean?
I don't want to talk about it.
She's very fond of you, Dan.
Well, in Munich, everything seemed fine, and then we landed here. I don't know.
Don't be hasty. Have some patience. Give it a little time. When I first met your father, there were nations trying to keep us apart. When you're in love the way we were, you're my heart, he's my breath. Without the two of you, I don't exist. Good night, dear. You haven't been to bed. I fell asleep. Morning. Ben, try to find time today to speak with Danny.
Sure. You look wonderful.
You liar.
You're more beautiful than ever. I must go. I must.
Morning, General Rosefield.
Good morning, Miriam. You're up early.
Neither of us could sleep.
Well, enjoy yourselves.
Going into the office?
Heavy day. Your mother's still sleeping. Let her rest.
Good morning, General.
Where is my regular driver, Saul?
He's not well. I'm Sergeant Levine.
Whatever he's doing it now.
Danny, what are you doing?
That wasn't Saul, my father's driver.
Well, couldn't he change drivers?
Why today after 5 years? And the case, I've never seen the case before. He said he was going to the office. His office is the other way. I want you to call Max at this number and tell him.
Where are you going?
Well, I'm following him. It's the only thing I can do.
The briefcase looks heavy, General. I would say about 50 pounds.
What have you done with Saul?
He's dead. In the trunk. I'm Richter.
Following him. I told Danny to stay put. Did he see what was in the briefcase?
No, I don't think so. But he noticed that his father had a new driver today. That's what made him suspicious.
It's all right, Miriam. You stay there with Deborah, please. You'll be quite safe. You leave the rest to us.
Leon, see if Able 1 is following Danny. Shimon, where would Ben have picked up anything Odessa might want? We've had him under surveillance ever since he came back from the Egyptian border.
How do we know that's where he went?
Locate his chopper pilot at the base and find out exactly where he went.
Okay, we've got Able 1 coming up on the speaker. They're following Dan. Subject moving north on Leon.
Able 1, intercept subject and hold him in protective custody. We don't want him in the middle of this mess.
Will do.
Able 2, are you still tracking Ben on the homing device?
We still have him. We've got a clear reading. We're on parallel streets to him.
Good. Stay back and keep tracking him on the homer. He mustn't see you.
There's a Mossad homing device on this car, and they're tracking us on it now. So, when we get to the Lod Road, we switch cars and drive south. One of our agents will take this car northwards.
Very clever. Then what?
We drive to Eilat. North Beach, there's a boat waiting.
Okay, let's intercept. See how he responds to flashing headlights. Maybe he'll pull over.
You lost him.
He cut across traffic when we made the approach.
Oh, damn it. Able 2, are you still reading your subject?
Loud and clear.
Stay with him.
I just talked with Ben's chopper pilot. Yesterday, Grossman left his entire staff at 2nd Army, and then he took off for Ein Sofar.
Ein Sofar? It's the caves, the nuclear storage facility.
Grossman went in with one case and came out with 2 cases.
Uranium? Oh, my God.
And what happens at the North Beach?
We meet Schlossberg and Mittendorf and hand over the uranium.
They're both here?
Yes. There's a boat waiting at the quayside. We'll be across the Gulf and on Arab soil in a few minutes.
knew so many like you 25 years ago.
25 years ago, Colonel. You were me.
Max, I can see the target now. But I'm sure there's only one man in the car. Intercept.
So Odessa then forces Ben to deliver the uranium when he's most vulnerable, right after the attempt on Deborah's life.
It would explain why he had...
This is Able 2. We have a problem.
Well, go ahead, Able 2.
We are near the intersection of Lod Road and Costway. They've switched cars. He knew he was bugged.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Go south.
Okay.
So let's assume he's doubled back after dumping the homing bug.
But if he doubles back, he's going away from any airport.
No, flying is too risky. Our coast radar would spot them, but he's close to a lot. On the coast, it's pretty deserted, and by water, only minutes away from Arab soil. Okay, call the chopper, Pat. I'm on my way.
But what if he's not headed that
Tell
way?
me!
Danny, what are you doing here?
You really are. You could change your face, but you couldn't change me. Stop! I saw the photographs. How could you do it? How could you live with yourself, all those people?
Danny, get out of here.
So you can betray your country and walk away.
What I'm doing is for my country. I tried to spare you and your mother this.
Spare us! You're just trying to save yourself.
Not after you and your mother came into my life.
You liar. Liar!
What was I to do? Tell you both? Destroy your lives? Tell my friends and my countrymen I'm a fraud? A war criminal living in their midst?
I don't know! All I know is you've got to pay. And I can't go on living knowing what I know about you and doing nothing. So I'm going to tell the whole world who you are. And let them decide what to do with you.
Drop the gun, Mr. Grossman.
Do as he says, sir. Drop it, Danny. He'll kill you.
The attaché case, please, Colonel.
Doctor, we must hurry.
Come, Colonel. The Mossad will be here shortly. You're too valuable to be left behind.
And my family will not be harmed.
You've kept your bargain. You have my word. As one SS officer to another.
Danny. Titra het Mihalania.
What did you say to him?
I told him that I loved him. They were the first words we learned together at Hebrew school.
Very touching. Come.
Colonel. Colonel.
Waters.
Why did you signal us?
He warned me in Hebrew to stay away from the boat.
As you know, I was involved in the plot to assassinate Hitler.
That's all in the past, Colonel. It won't prejudice your future.
It was a delayed fuse. In principle, exactly the same as the one you activated when you opened that briefcase.
See you in hell.
Danny. Danny? Danny. Danny, don't.
She deserves to know the truth.
The truth? The truth? I'll tell you what the truth is. Helmut von Schrader died over 25 years ago in Treblinka. Benjamin Grossman died this morning on the beach at Eilat. A hero who sacrificed his life rather than betray his country.
Oh, you expect me to live with that
Danny,
lie?
Danny, I don't know if Ben Grossman paid for von Schrader's crimes. I leave that for God to decide. I only know that your father, the man I knew and loved, was honorable and dedicated, a true son of Israel. That's the truth I'm going to live with.
Max is right, Dan. You should listen to him.
Oh, you want me to bury this too? You of all people.
Yes, Dan, he's dead. You can't punish him anymore. There's just your mother now. Now, how could you live with yourself if you walked in there and destroyed her?
A man in such a sensitive position is always vulnerable to terrorists. I accepted that this was a possibility. Your father and I talked about it. He was a brave man. He gave his life for his country and for us, and we can be proud of him.